That's a good result.
As soon as I hear it's Chinese, I'm like, it's gonna be shit.
Well, that's generally been the case.
Yeah. To the side just a little bit. So is this still you just working your way slowly through all of the...
Yep. Everyone needs to go, man. One just happens to be a bit out there.
But where are you standing in terms of new ones being added onto the end? Like,
Well, there was a few added like 6 months ago, but none have been added since.
yeah.
You know, if more get added, then whatever, the goal just gets a bit longer.
2 steps forward, 1 step back, or what?
Exactly.
I think after I finish, then I'll take away every single person in order.
In order.
One of them's like a fucking marathon row, so I want to look forward to that.
Is that a new one?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Well, that one broke. So I got that one second hand temporarily, and then I dropped it from up there, and then it broke. And then I had to like fix it, and then I fixed it by just like getting a voltmeter and just touching like just short circuiting like every part of it, and then it worked again. So I was like, brilliant. But it's like all broken.
I'm going to do this part now, so then I don't have to think about it too much while we're ramping up. I can get my sequence dialed in. What's your best strict press, Evan? Yeah, what's your best strict press?
Good question. Think of it like 90.
Mine's 70. Mine's 79. Again, a long time ago. And I was always shattered. I could try 80 like 3 times. I haven't got it ever. Alright, today Evan and I are going to do Zeus, which is 3 rounds for time, 30 wall balls, 30 sumo deadlift high pulls, 30 box jump, 30 push press, 30 calorie row, 30 push-ups and 10 back squats at body weight. It's all the same as Fight Combat standards, except for it's a 24-inch box. Yes, 24-inch box. That's the difference. US Army Spec David E. Hickman, 23 of Greensboro, North Carolina, assigned to the 2nd Battalion, 325th Airborne Infantry Regiment, 2nd Brigade Combat Team, 82nd Airborne Division, based in Fort Bragg, North Carolina. Died on November 14, 2011 in Baghdad, Iraq, from wounds suffered when insurgents detonated an improvised explosive device near his vehicle. He's survived by his wife, Calli, parents, David and Veronica, and brother, Devon. First posted February 26, 2013. I've actually done this workout before, and I'm pretty sure I went hypoglycemic last time, so hopefully that doesn't happen today. We'll see how we go, and I think I'm going to try and put this on the King's Birthday public holiday workout on the 9th of June coming up. So if you're watching this from the gym, then look forward to that. One of the more fun hero workouts. At 15 reps per minute, not including the back squats at all. That's like 36 minutes. Plus 30 back squats over the 2. So you can set it to 5 minutes. So 42 minutes. Accuracy. So somewhere between like 42 and 52 minutes, that's about right.
Look, say what? Gas up in that track hawk, that's a death wish. I got road rage, been burning rubber, so reckless. My mind gone, I'm probably gonna see a specialist. I got road rage, been burning rubber, so reckless. I'ma crash out. I got road rage, I've been burning rubber, so reckless. I'ma crash out. I got road rage, I've been burning rubber, so reckless. I'ma crash out. I got road rage, I've been burning rubber, so reckless. I'ma crash out. Got 100K on my wrist and my necklace. Had to get through a bag. I think they forgot I be wildin' out. I be pushing that gas. Gotta move right when the house around. I be counting that cash. Waves on swim, so I put me a bust down. I'm living fast. I bought her a condo like, what am I doing now? What am I doing now? I'm going stupid on Prada and Louis now. And she gotta do it now. She's keeping the pole inside of the Gucci gang. That back SRT, peanut butter 6, 4G's custom kit. Ain't no fraud to me. Too legit to quit. Flying overseas, count another meal. I got all receipts. I'm a breadwinner. I'ma keep it P. Bitches steady time. Always by my cheese. Gas up in that track hawk, that's a death wish. I got road rage, been burning rubber, so reckless. My mind gone, I'm probably gonna see a specialist. I got road rage, been burning rubber, so reckless. I'ma crash out. I got road rage, I've been burning rubber, so reckless. I'ma crash out. I got road rage, I've been burning rubber, so reckless. I'ma crash out. I got road rage, I've been burning rubber, so reckless. I'ma crash out. Got 100K on my wrist and my necklace. Gotta stay focused, better move right, or go left on a mission, better pay attention. I say one word, my dog gon' get it, my dog gon' get him. Links froze, shit sound like a miss, and I won't let it miss you. Run, Ricky, run. I'm coming outside, but I'm coming to get you. I'm coming to get you. So ain't no point in switching sides. Can't let this fly. So in that corner, we gon' slide. No 9 to 5, and I don't need no alibi. You know I ride. Gas up in that track hawk, that's a death wish. I got road rage, been burning rubber, so reckless. My mind gone, I'm probably gonna see a specialist. I got road rage, been burning rubber, so reckless. I'ma crash out. I got road rage, I've been burning rubber, so reckless. I'ma crash out. I got road rage, I've been burning rubber, so reckless. I'ma crash out. I got road rage, I've been burning rubber, so reckless. I'ma crash out. Got 100K on my wrist and my necklace.
Move on the map, never sleep. What you gonna do when you out? Who you with? You ain't really like that, don't you? Really on the move on the map, never slip. Put your hands to your left, don't you? You ain't really like that, don't you? Really on the move on the map, never slip. Put your hands to your left. Shh. Move on the map, never sleep. Move on the map, never sleep. What you gonna do when you out? Who you with? You ain't really like that, don't you? Really on the move on the map, never slip. Put your hands to your left, don't you? You ain't really like that, don't you? Really on the move on the map, never slip. Put your hands to your left, don't you? Move on the map, never sleep. Bitch, I got pellets on pellets on pellets on pellets on pellets on pellets of silver. Pellets on pellets on pellets on pellets on pellets on pellets of silver. Pellets on pellets on pellets on pellets on pellets on pellets of silver. Pellets on pellets on pellets on pellets on pellets on pellets of silver. Bitch, I got pellets on pellets on pellets on pellets on pellets on pellets of silver. Pellets on pellets on pellets on pellets on pellets on pellets of silver. Pellets on pellets on pellets on pellets on pellets on pellets of silver. Pellets on pellets on pellets on pellets on pellets on pellets of silver.
I'm at a rare tip. Tell them all just stand down to the cup goal and the stands clear. I've been out running, top gunning competition, they know who the man here. I can never fail, I can never fall, counted up without a cashier. And last year was real 25, I'm a fast on they heels. Built the last, never last, up the gear, hit the gas, I'm a mash till a meal. I can't be lacking till it's sealed, cause they too extravagant to chill. I ain't missing no games, road game, watch me bring it home. I lost a couple out here, it's a cold game, but I bounced back from it strong. We had it locked in for they known. It ain't no top 10, I'm the throne. This how you elevated without selling out. I kept it true to me, ain't never tested clock. Now they like, who is he? Who am I? Never tired of running through a night. Breaking pressure if you knew or not, cause I can never settle for another spot. Up the level, I'ma make it hot, but I never sweat them. No, they wanna see a king down to his knees. Please, I never let them. This is destiny and I rise every time. All of the odds I defy. They say the eyes never lie. Well, look in the mind, see the prize. Ball hard, no lesser. This dry mind, no Tesla. This whip glide like Dressler. Full court, I bring pressure. I bring pressure. I bring pressure. I bring pressure. I bring. Know they did it this big, I ain't show it like the rich did. Eating bread like the rich kids, sending headshots and getting gigs. I've been on the run for some months, you know I ain't stopping, they can see it. Bitches with the pen in they mid, could probably kill them all off the lid. This how the pastor act, you get no pass for that. Records my name in the books, you chasing the goal, probably give you a panic attack. Don't need no hand, I don't handling that. Look like they brought Mr. Innocent back. Yeah, I'm the one send them scrambling back. Don't got a thumbnail, I'm still on attack. Don't let them win in my head, I'm repeat so my focus the camera can snap. We won't go back to no ramen, boy, I got it, I need platters and napkins and laps. I got that dope, you gon' have to relapse. Who want this smoke, I put packs in the air. Rock out a show, had their hands in the air with my folks in the cut, it's a family affair. I understand why they doubted this line of profession. Don't have too many succeed, but I'm gon' come back with a diamond, you bring that pressure to me.
the second round because I missed the target. I did it on my like third round. I hit it again. I'm like, let's do that. I'm doing it successfully.
Yeah.
Probably was really right. You pull it up here in front of your face. I don't really try and touch myself. And plus, not like acting myself when the second round.
Yeah. That's a great movement, eh?
Actually, I would have let it drop, but I didn't want it to land on top. I thought maybe.
Oh, I thought it was going out, so you were going to not drop it.
Yeah. Not too bad. Like, I thought, I'm like, I don't want to fall back, and then my team was, I was like throwing the whole thing forward. And I'm like, my hand's gonna caught.
And now you have some mastery of physics and will bounce. With one arm, and then trampoline and bounce back into it. Because that's the way I work. That changed a lot.
Woo! 20-minute PR in that workout. Thank you, Zeus. Best wishes to his family. New battery on the EOS.